Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good day. Welcome back to Recreate. Welcome, beautiful people. We create our destiny, we create our future, and we should create our happiness. How are you today? It's a beautiful Saturday today. Outside is lovely. A little hot, but it's lovely. Welcome to Recreate with your favorite Teddy, Mr. Teddy. Mr. Teddy, say hi. Yes, guys. What's your favorite place to go and have brunch? Or what's your favorite place to have breakfast? I tried a new one today. It's called Grits and Egg. It was beautiful in Atlanta. It was great. Let me check. Yes, Grits and Egg. It's my first time trying it. Right, Mr. Teddy? It was great and it was crowded. I would recommend if you should come to Atlanta to try them out. It's off the chain. I love the lamb. The lamb was beautiful and everything was great. I ordered French toast. You know, everybody else ordered grits or pancakes and eggs, but everything was great. I do know that I'll be there back. So, where did you go today and have your brunch, or did you just stay home and relax and make something for yourself? Well, I think that occasionally we should go out and have something to eat. Just go out. Don't look at it as treat yourself. Because I don't think we should just work to pay bills. We should have set something aside to make it worthwhile to go to, and have something to eat or buy ourselves something. Because how I look at it, if you go out there and you spend money to have brunch or buy something, somebody is getting paid out of that. And if we don't go and buy it, then the store has to close down and then people don't have jobs. So I always believe that if I go out and I do tip, I love to tip. Do you? Tell me how much you think the waitress should be tipped. How much, or how do you decide what to tip the waitress? Because if I have a bad service, you're not getting a good tip. If I have a wonderful service, I go over my tip. Tell me, what do you do? Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Me and Mr. Teddy looking forward to hear from you guys. Let us talk. It doesn't always have to be on YouTube about talking about other people, putting people down or talking about other people business we don't have no idea what's going on or what's going on in a person's home or life or head, but sometimes we can just simply have a little chat and just some people might probably go to the movies today to watch. What's that movie again? With Will Smith and Martin. Bad Boys. That's it. I know some folks going today to watch Bad Boys. I'm going to go and watch it. But I'm waiting until it calms down, and when I go, it's not that crowded. 'Cause everybody is loving this Bad Boy. Is this the last Bad Boy? I should check it out if this is the last one they're going to do. I love the first one, so I hope. And Martin is great. To me, Martin is the character in this show. That's what I think. What do you think? Do you think it's Martin or do you think it's Will Smith? But to me, it would be boring without Martin. Without Martin Lawrence, it would be boring. That's what I think. Tell me what you think. What you think? But I think I'm going to go. No, I know I'm going to watch that because I don't know if this is the last one they're going to do. Okay, today's Saturday. What else can we do on Saturday? Well, today I'm just gonna relax, probably get some work done on the computer, and then catch me a movie. That's what I'm gonna do. Do you go out with friends or families on Saturdays? Is that your favorite thing to do? To go out with friends or family? When I was younger, it was all about me and my friends on the weekend. Yeah, when I was younger, in my teens and 20, it was all about hanging out with my friends. Now that I'm a little older, it's about me and my kids. So, you know, it's like sometimes I have to kick myself to go out with my friends. Do you ever have a friend? I had a friend once. She'd call you. What do you think about this? She'd call you to go out and have something to eat. And you're like, you know what? I'm not going out. I don't want to go above my budget today. And they're like, no, 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 man. It's okay. Come. And when you go with them, when the bill come, they're asking for your money after you told them, and they insist that you come. What would you do? I had a friend like that, you know, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going out with her again. I'm gonna stick to my guns whenever she says you want to come out, and I'm like, no, I don't want to breach my budget, you know, because at the end of the month, you know, you have all those bills to pay, and that's priority. And you're like, no, not going, and they force you to go. And then at the end of the day, they're like, oh, this is your bill, this is my bill. Would you ever go back out with that person? I never go back out eating. I go out with them, but not to eat anymore. Because I know if I go shopping, going shopping is picking stuff for yourself. But if somebody invites you out to eat, it's different if they invite you out to eat and you didn't let them know that, okay, I don't want to go over this. This is my budget for this week. And they said, no, 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 come on, man, come on, they're going to be okay. But at the end of the day, they didn't tell you they were going to pay for you, but they insist that invited you, and then you end up have to pay the tab and then change up your budget. What you think? Because these restaurants ain't cheap. And if you go on a date, do you think you should talk about the bill before you go on the date? When if you're invited to go to eat, or do you think the person who invites you is the one that's supposed to pay for the meal? Or the person who invites you should say, okay, we don't know each other. Let's go out somewhere to eat so we can talk. But I hope you don't mind paying for your bill and I pay for mine, being that we don't know each other. What do you think? Because back in the days, somebody invite you out to eat, they're paying for the bill. And if a man invites you out to eat, you never hear about splitting the restaurant bill. It's different. It's like you live together and say, oh, decide, okay, to make our budget balance, let's split this, let's split that. But invite you out to eat. Mine, it might be just a $20 bill, but it's just a principle of it. Because if I'm this type of person, if I invite you out to eat, I'm going to pay for it. And if you insist, I'm like, no, I invited you. It's okay. I'll pay for this. Because I'm not going to invite you out if I know I can't afford it. And if you're I think if the person wanted you to split the bill, they should tell you, okay, we're going to go to this restaurant, but we're going to split the bill. Is that okay with you? Find out if it's okay with the person. Don't embarrass the person when they get to the restaurant, and then you're going to say, okay, this is the bill, this is your meal, and you pay for yours and I pay for mine. To me, I think it's rude. What do you think? I think it's cheap. I think it just shows that that's not a person for me. That's not a person for me. Because if it just comes to a $20, you want to split it. That's a red flag for me. That's a red. I'm gonna pay it. You're gonna be calling on my phone, and I'm not gonna be answering you. No, 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 no. You're not gonna invite me somewhere and turn around and you don't pay the bill. Because if I invite you, I'm gonna pay the bill. That's how I am. You know. But things and people change. But there's still some folks out there who have that old time belief that, if I invite you, I'll pay. Oh no, I'll pay. Make it known from the get go that if the person, when you say, okay, is it okay if we split the bill, then you know before you go on the day. So okay, let's set it for another time because right now I don't want to go in my budget. What do you think? Tell me what, if you had ever had a scenario like that, you go out, whether it be a male or a female friend, and when you're at the restaurant, the bill comes, that's when you know that after they invite you out to eat, you know that they wanted you to pay for the meal. I remember once I went out with this guy, invited his friend, and then he wanted me to pay the whole meal for him and his friend. Like that song that say, you better call Tyrone. You better call Tyrone. Bad. And I'm like, never again. You got some weird people out there. Some weird people out there. He's got to invite his friend to dinner like he's a big shot, and then turn around and have me pay for everybody meal. You know, there's so much stuff that people experience. What is your experience? Just let me know, because I know a lot of people go through this. I know a lot of people have some experience with this. But to me now, I look at it as it's funny. Back then I was very angry about it. It's like you set me into a trap. Suppose I didn't bring my wallet. Suppose I didn't bring my credit card. Because I'm going out feeling okay, yeah, he carried me out. But I'm the one, my mother always tell me, always bring your backup money. So I always, if I'm going out on a date, I always make sure I have money in my wallet. So what you think? Should you always have your backup money, or should you rely on the person to fully pay for the meal? Okay, from you, Mr. Teddy. This is it for today. We love you. You are precious. You're loved by the Creator. Never forget that. Anyone say they don't love you, don't worry about that. That's their problem, that's yours. You are loved by the Creator and the universe. See you next time. Say bye, Mr. Teddy. Bye.